Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you are now tuned into the Disney Holic Show.
Hello and welcome to the Disney Holic Show. That's Jen Diz.
And that's Mike TV.
Today we're recording live from Disneyland Park
What?
at Galaxy's Edge on the planet of Batuu. We're going to talk about everything from festival foods, Phat Cat Swinger, new magic key items, plus new YouTube content coming your way. Whoa, Nelly, here we are together at Disneyland.
I know. I feel like we're newscasters on a cool sports show or something.
Live on set here.
Live on set at Galaxy's Edge.
Amazing.
We just had an interaction with Ahsoka. We really wish we were already recording.
Ahsoka just walked by. Also,
So cool.
shout out to all the vloggers out there because we're so nervous and embarrassed
So embarrassed.
to be doing this video, but it's for you all, our fellow Disney holics. We thought we'd
Yes.
try it out because we're both here together, right? Okay, so what have we been doing at Disneyland? So we went to DCA and we checked out the festival, the Food and Wine Festival. Had a few items there. What did we have?
Okay. This is not going to be like the correct words for whatever we ate, but we had a Spam and rice musubi.
Ooh, yeah. You know what? Because they can't use the trademark Spam, they call it
Oh yeah, spiced ham,
something. There was a word before it.
glazed spiced ham,
Glazed spiced ham. Yes, that's correct.
and it was delicious. And then we also
good.
had the mac and cheese ramen.
Ramen style mac and cheese. Yep. I thought the fried rice with Spam was a bit salty, but I gave it a 3 out of 5 because I just like Spam and fried rice. And what did you give it?
I give it like a 4 out of 5. I would get it again probably. That one was good.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the next item, what did you think of that? The ramen
Mac and
macaroni
cheese ramen. It tasted good, but it wasn't very exciting. Like I wanted it to be more ramen than just a little bit of the toppings than
Fair.
it was, and I don't know how they would have done that, so probably couldn't have. But I give that one like a 2 out of 5.
Oof. Okay, I give that one a 3 out of 5 only because it wasn't the best, but only because it inspired me to, next time I make Kraft mac and cheese at home, maybe I'm going to throw on more fun, weird toppings and see what happens.
I like
right?
it. I like it.
Also,
Inspirations coming from the Food and Wine Festival.
Inspiration. Maybe there's a business idea there, like the frozen yogurt place, but mac and cheese with toppings.
Wow.
Different bases, too.
Fair. I like it. I think that's already done, but...
No, I've seen it with mix-ins, not toppings.
Shout out to Homeschool in Oakland.
And Samac in Brooklyn. Okay, so festival foods. I also had the ube latte. So it doesn't necessarily have coffee in it, but it's made of ube and it has green matcha cold foam on top. And that is from the
Cappuccino Cart.
Cappuccino Cart, California Adventure, right near the San Francisco Golden Gate Bridge.
Yeah, it was very pretty. I didn't try it, but it was pretty. How did you like it?
5 out of 5. I didn't know there was coffee in it until our friend Jamie told us, and I was like, what? I thought this had coffee. So I could have used a little bit of a caffeine boost, but it was a delicious beverage nonetheless.
I almost forgot that's nothing that we got together. We both got the guava.
Strawberry
What?
Strawberry guava something. I don't remember the rest of it.
It was delicious. It was like fruity and creamy, and it was very good. That was 5 out of 5 for me.
5 out of 5.
And it was so hot that day, so it was like such a nice treat.
Very refreshing.
Mm-hmm.
And much more festival foods that I want to try. Just not enough time, and that's all we had.
Never enough time.
And then the highlight of why we decided to be there at that time, at that part of the day, on that day, was to see Phat Cat Swinger.
Oh my God. Oh, is that them coming now?
They were just getting dropped off. Live from Galaxy's Edge. You just heard a spaceship fly by right here.
Yeah,
live.
So Phat Cat got 2 different days for the Food and Wine Festival, and this past Sunday was one of them, and they played 4 sets. Those guys are amazing because it was hot.
It was very hot. They had
Excuse
suits
me.
on, dancing around in the hot sun, no shade, but they were giving it their all.
Performing.
It's so good. My question is, why don't they let people dance? There's everybody's sitting down.
Yeah. If anyone Disneyholic knows the answer to this, so we kept getting there maybe 5 minutes before the show. We didn't really get there too far in advance, and there was already a ton of people sitting.
Yeah.
Do they make you sit, or do people just sit because they're there early? Are they being polite? We did notice that they no longer have a stage in that area, so they are not higher than
Right.
us. So like maybe people are being really polite and like going to the lower ground so that more people can see. But in my opinion, it's a band and the energy would be better if everyone's standing, even if you can't see very well. So I was standing and dancing off to the side, trying to still be kind of polite and still doing what I want to do at the same time.
Yeah, we're trying to figure out what are the manners here. We don't know.
Right.
There was a pair of fans that stood up that were near the front, and they were asked to sit down by people that were behind them sitting on the ground.
They were sitting on the stairs even, which
Sitting
to
on the
me
stairs.
just says you're sitting somewhere it's more comfortable. So I think you should
Yes.
let them do what they want to do. I'm just saying.
If I could go higher than 5 out of 5, that is my
Aw.
rating of the performances that we saw. We
I
saw
love it.
each and every one that day.
Yep. 4 performances. And they will be back on April 19th. If you guys would like to come and join, it's Dapper Day.
Oh, yeah.
And the 4 o'clock showing is the Dapper Day meetup. So it's going to be so cool. Imagine everyone dressed
Yeah.
to the nines with Phat Cat Swinger playing Stop It. It's going to be so cute.
They
I can't
better allow lots of fast dancing then
wait.
at that point.
I love it.
Everyone fast dancing. What else? They sang all the hits that we like from Disney. Some good covers, swing covers. They sang some of their originals.
Yeah, some originals.
They even sang some of their solo originals from Marco
Mm-hmm.
and from Blake that they both wrote themselves.
Yeah.
And I really liked the Guardians mixtape
That's great.
montage. That was fun to dance to or shake to, since we couldn't really dance. And the backdrop was amazing. You saw Pixar
God, so
Pier
pretty.
and all of the
Credicoaster running the
rides.
whole time.
Yeah, amazing.
So good.
So,
Favorite song though of the night was their final song of the whole day, and it was "Everybody Wants to Be a Cat." How perfect is
Yeah.
"Everybody Wants to Be a Cat" for Phat Cat Swinger? Sorry, I got distracted by a duck.
oh, I thought maybe
Did
Ahsoka
you see
or
that?
Rey
I wish.
or Din Djarin was behind me, but maybe not.
Maybe it'll be here later.
So let's give some atmosphere for the people listening to the podcast. We are sitting in the trees in the forest that's between the Resistance Base Camp and Black Spire Outpost here on Batu. There's a little hidey hole here with just about 3 or 4 tables with dark red umbrellas over. It's a sunny, gorgeous blue day.
Very nice.
Blue sky day, and there's a nice breeze going on, and we have a corner tucked away where we are nervously recording this podcast, not just on audio but on video too.
Yeah, this is definitely a first for us. I love that you can hear Oga's Cantina pumping out through the walls.
Yes.
You hear DJ Rex in the house. Oh my God, danger!
Danger.
Yeah. Amazing.
All right, so we love Phat Cat Swinger. And what else would you like to say about our favorite band?
I mean, I just love them. They're so charismatic and fun, and their energy just like I was getting a little sleepy before their set because it was warm, and I just get
Yes.
cozy and tired when that happens. And then they came on stage, and I was like brought back to life, like clear, right? It's just
There
like,
you go.
it just pumps you right back up. So every time I see them, it's just so much fun. I cannot recommend them enough. It's worth a pause in your Disney day to go see them,
Once, twice, thrice,
or 4 times even.
or 4 times. All right, so we're both Magic Key holders at Disneyland, and we got to pick up some really cool items.
Oh yes.
Talk about that.
Okay. They are currently doing a Easter egg scavenger hunt for Magic Keys, and they give you a little free map if you go to most of the tellers in DCA currently are handing them out. There's a little map, and then it goes along with some stickers, and you have to go and find the locations and put your stickers on, and then after April 7th, I think it's April 7th to April 17th, you can turn your map in once you found all the locations and get a prize. And the prize is a Soarin' Over California attraction poster. How cool is that? Like,
Very
I love
cool.
that they went back to the OG for that one.
And even if you don't have the time to do the full puzzle, you still get these free stickers. And I love stickers. You could literally do so many things with stickers. Right here, live on air, I'm going to put a sticker on the back of my phone.
No.
A free sticker. Watch out.
Oh, why are you picking this one? I need to know
So,
the story.
In honor
So we're
of
getting Pinocchio.
all the fibbing I usually do, a lot of fibbing, I'm going to do
He's a fibber.
Pinocchio.
Let's see if he fibs about this. It's also kind of matching your phone case.
Right here on the back of my phone.
Wow, ladies and gentlemen, there it is. First time you saw here at the Disney Holics show.
So if you see someone out with a Pinocchio on the back, that's me.
Hey.
So yeah, if you're a Magic Key holder, go grab those stickers. If you're listening on an audio podcast, I just picked the coolest Pinocchio sticker that came.
It was very cute. I don't really understand why Pinocchio's on it though. Right? Because let's look at this. What do we have? We have the is it the Dreamer statue?
I already know it. He's Fantasyland.
Yeah, but this is DCA. All of this, right?
Critter Country.
Oh, just kidding. The second one is Big Al. How did I mistake that? Coco's coming soon.
Oh, that is, yeah.
Ariel, Flounder. What's P. Carter?
Reserved parking for Peggy Carter of the MCU. Peggy Carter of the MCU.
So I guess Avengers Campus.
Avengers Campus.
And then we have a Cozy Cone, but it's Toy Story, actually.
Yep.
Not Radiator Springs. Look, you got Buzz Lightyear's feet sticking out.
Which are both at both parks.
Oh, and they're hiding in it. That's cute. We have Baymax bread. Sourdough bread. We have... Oh, never mind. Wait.
No, that's the bear.
It's the Bear Mountain. But then we have the paddles like a canoe.
Of Davy Crockett's canoe boat.
So I don't know. That's like a mashup.
It's a
and
mashup.
We have just Mickey Mouse. I mean, he's everywhere. I don't know what that's supposed to be. What's his spotting about?
I think that's just Magic Key dripping drops.
Oh, it's...
And Coco's not even here
yet.
yet.
Back with Minnie Mouse. Minnie Mouse gets excited or something.
I don't know, but we learned that...
Minnie's dripping with excitement. That's what it was called.
Dripping
now Mickey
with
is
excitement.
dripping with excitement.
We learned that Disneyland has a Mickey van, not a minivan, but a Mickey van service, which is different than Disney World's minivan service sponsored by Lyft.
They've also had it for like 20 years, but Mike is just now learning.
What is it? Explain.
It's for people who need assistance to get from the parking garage.
So it is not the same. It is not the same as a app-based ride giver.
No.
Okay. So we love the stickers, the Magic Key. Let's talk about these nighttime spectaculars because, I mean, I always knew, but it's nice to be reminded why Disneyland is the best at doing nighttime spectaculars. We got to watch back-to-back Paint the Night and a little bit of the fireworks show called Wondrous as we walked through to our next place. And then we got to see Fantasmic. Wow, 3 things in a row. Amazing, incredible.
Yeah. We watched Paint the Night from the train station. It was beautiful watching them come. They're so far away still, but coming down Main Street, and you could just see the glow of the colors of their costumes, like lighting up the street, and there's these like halos around them. Like, it was just so pretty.
So pretty.
Ugh, I love that parade so much.
Paint the Night is back. I'm excited. It was the first time I saw it since it returned. Okay, so we have a complaint here that is nothing that Disneyland can do, and we see it at Disney World too. We also see it in New York City. Wherever there's tourists, there's also...
Oh, yeah, that was so gross. Cockroaches.
Cockroaches. Oh my goodness, we saw a cockroach.
We saw a cockroach. But the worst part was that it was crawling all over a lady's t-shirt and pants. And she had no clue. She was standing in front of me during Paint the Night, and she had a white shirt on, so it was like really obvious. And it was just like doing laps on her back and then down her leg, and then it disappeared for a little bit, and then it popped back out. And I'm like, well, girl, was it like in her pant? Like, I don't know where it went, but Ugh,
And I was
so gross.
tempted to sit down in that area too, where people sit down. It was well lit. It wasn't like it was in the dark or anything.
Yeah.
So our word of caution to y'all who want to sit on the ground at these theme parks: be aware of your surroundings.
I feel like I've seen more cockroaches in the last year than I've ever seen.
Wow.
Yeah, what's going on?
They're brave.
What's going on?
They are brave. Okay, so the most specialist thing that has happened on this Disneyland trip is we got to meet a couple of our international listeners of the podcast. How cool is that?
That was highlight of the trip. Shout out to Scott and Lucas.
Hey Scott, hey Lucas.
Yes, we had some Canadian listener friends come down, and it was actually special because they only get to come down once in a while, right? Like not as often as we do. So like I'm really happy that they, devoted a little bit of their time to hang out with us and talk to us. That was really nice.
Fellow Disneyholics, we appreciate you. Thank you for listening.
Yes.
And guess what, Jen? We have a side quest right now.
Oh.
Right here in Galaxy's Edge, we are doing a side quest.
Okay.
And it's all dedicated to our new friends, or our longtime friends, Scott, and our new friend, Lucas. And it is all related to Vancouver and Disney.
Oh, shoot. You're going to put me to the test about Vancouver?
Yes.
Okay.
So this is more of a silly, let's talk about it, fun segment. It's not really a game, right? Yeah.
I have no idea.
So
you're the one that created it.
And I'm going to give us some challenges along the way. That's what I'm going to do. Okay. That's true Disneyholic style.
Yes.
So there is a TV series, a Disney TV series on ABC called Once Upon a Time. Neither of us have really watched it in its entirety or at all, really. Shout out to all the fans of that show. There's a lot of fans for that show. Mm-hmm. A lot of dolls they sell, too. So this was filmed in and around Vancouver. That's where they decided to film this entire series, which ran 7 seasons. There's 7 seasons filmed in Vancouver, 2011 to 2018. I challenge us to watch it.
Oh, God,
to binge it. Maybe we have like 2 years. 1 year. Maybe just season 1.
Hold on.
What do you think?
I tried to watch it, and I got through quite a bit. I think I got through at least a season.
Okay.
And it is not
That's really
for
bad.
me.
It's soapy, soap opera-y. What else? That's
It's
what I don't like about it.
A Disney Channel soap opera.
Yeah. And the characters are so like far-fetched.
Like the writing is bad. I'm sorry. I know there's a ton of fans. Yeah. I am super picky.
Once Upon a Time fans. Okay, so anyway, shout out to Vancouver for being a lovely film location for that place. There's also a big movie that came out in 2010 that was filmed largely in Vancouver, Tron Legacy.
Oh, I didn't realize that. Okay.
So that was the second Tron with the Daft Punk soundtrack.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Also, Deadpool and Deadpool 2 were shot in Vancouver. And there's a bigger reason why.
Does that have anything to do with Ryan Reynolds being Canadian?
It sure does. Ryan Reynolds made sure that they filmed in Canada, get the business going in Canada, get the Vancouver tax credit.
Vancouver's like a big hub for media, right?
It's like another Hollywood. A lot of good tax credits they give out over there. And apparently there's a lot of sound stages and areas that can be used as other locations, other cities. So there you go. Now, another franchise that we have not seen from Vancouver is The Descendants. The Descendants. Haven't watched it in its entirety either. Started in 2015.
Okay.
These are like the kids of the villains singing and dancing on the Disney Channel. What do you think?
Again, I don't know anything about it, and I'm not watching it either. But you can have at it.
That one I can't. I tried.
And I can't wait for your review.
That one I really tried, but I'm not going to be able to do it.
So you tried Descendants, but not Once Upon a Time?
No. I like musicals, so I thought it might be cute. And I like the whole riff on villains kids. I like the concept of it all, but it's just too corny, too High School Musical for me.
I like the concept of Once Upon a Time too, but then it just...
Yeah.
It could have gone 2 very different ways, and it just went the wrong way for me.
Yes.
Yikes.
It's very convoluted, the storytelling of that. Anyways, this is all about Vancouver and celebrating Vancouver. So did you know that the Vancouver Canucks ice hockey versus the Anaheim Mighty Ducks was a big playoff one time, and They were rivals.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yes. Now, did you know the Anaheim Mighty Ducks Disney sold them to a
I remember
private
this.
company?
Yes.
So in 2005, they dropped the name and they're just the Anaheim Ducks now.
Ouch.
But this was making me think of this show called Heated Rivalry. And you should check that out. It's a fun show all about ice hockey set in Canada.
Wait, Heated Rivalry is about ice hockey?
Yeah, it's all about two rival.
I don't know anything about this show.
So there's two rival ice hockey players that are like really big in the league, and they're versus each other, arch rivals, and opposite teams. One in Canada and one, I think, Boston. I might be botching that, but they fall in love.
Aww.
There you go, Romeo and Romeo. So that is it for our side quest, but there's one bonus question, which is, we lost a very special somebody, a Hollywood celebrity and, well, Canadian celebrity, honestly. She's so amazing and funny, actress. What is her name?
It is...
I loved her in Beetlejuice. That was my favorite.
It was her. Okay. I couldn't remember if she was... there's a stormtrooper. Sorry. A Canadian or not.
Yes. And I'll tell you why you should remember. So Catherine O'Hara is who we're talking about.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
R.I.P. Catherine O'Hara. She and Eugene Levy, who are the leads of Schitt's Creek, also funny, Canadian TV show, they are the voiceovers for Canada at Epcot. They do the whole narration. Yep.
That's cool. I did not know that.
Yep.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I love it. So Kylo Ren and the stormtroopers are walking by, and because they are part of the First Order, they are getting booed by the separatists that are here visiting Batuu.
This is too funny.
I do see some people of the rebellion also, and the resistance is what I mean. They are being we're reporting here live, giving it to you, letting you know.
Oh no, Kylo's mad. Kylo's real mad.
So we'll describe to you what we're seeing here live on Batuu. Kylo Ren is fingering and pointing at certain rebels and resistance spies, and they're being interrogated here live, right here in front of all of us.
Oh, he's like, okay, the guy that was booing the loudest is now like so awkward and doesn't know what to do with himself. He's so shy and scared because he's like, I didn't actually expect him to come over to me, probably.
He can barely look Kylo Ren into the eyes.
Yeah, he's looking all around everywhere else.
And now there's a huge crowd of about 70 people with cameras and their iPhones out. And we see some CMs also standing by to make sure everything is nice and fun and
he's
safe.
Now booing at half volume as he was before.
So that was pretty cool.
Oh, I love it.
Right here live on Batuu at Black Spire Outpost. So the side quest led us to our nice little tribute to Catherine O'Hara, and our boys and girls at Phat Cat Swinger did a tribute to Catherine O'Hara.
Yes, they sang Deo, Deo. Oh my God, it was so cute. I wasn't sure where he was going. He was like, we lost a really beautiful actress, and this and this and that and that. And then he was like, you see her in a lot of black and white. And I thought he meant like old time movies, like black and white.
The aesthetic?
Like the old, before we had color TV kind of thing. And then he meant black and white costuming, which I missed that word, I guess. And it was Catherine O'Hara, so they sang the song, and it was so cute. I've never heard them perform that song before. So that was really
good.
Nice.
So shout out Beetlejuice fans and Catherine O'Hara fans and stans. Let's see. You know what? Speaking of the tribute and the performances from Phat Cat Swinger, we are going to be posting some of these to our YouTube channel. So if you haven't checked out our YouTube channel yet, you can find us at the Disneyholics. And you could see our episodes there, as well as some of the new content we're posting, like performances from Phat Cat Swinger. But more exciting is I'm experimenting with spatial video, which is like an immersive 3D format. So for those of you who have Apple Vision Pro, Quest, Meta Quest, or any sort of VR device, you can use the native YouTube app and pull up these videos, and they will automatically show up for you in spatial video and audio, which is really cool. And if you don't have those devices, you can still watch them in very high def 4K and relive these moments here in ambiance that we're trying to capture at the parks.
Yeah, it's a nice, like, I remember having to do a lot of that during COVID, but I can still see it being
Yeah.
really cool to do now when you just like wish you could be in the park. Instead, you just put your little headset on and just exit into Disneyland.
There you go. Escape the
So
real
cool.
world. So heated rivalry got me thinking about
Oh.
this ice hockey.
I bet a lot.
Got me thinking about Disneyland versus Disney World, because now I just did another 1-2 back-to-back type of thing as a local,
Yes, yeah.
and so I have some thoughts and
Okay.
maybe an easy analogy that I've never really thought of before, which is when people say, "What's the difference between going to Disneyland and Disney World?" And it's like going to a city on vacation at Disneyland, like a metropolis, a city, like the biggest city in the world, the coolest city. Everything is advanced and it's been around for a long time. Disney World is like going to visit on a vacation in the suburbs. And it's more sprawl, there's more things, but it's all spread out and it's not as
Okay.
busy all in one place. And
Fair.
I like both of those things when it comes to vacation, so there's a time and a place.
Yeah, very much so.
Yeah. And what got me thinking of it was now that that I'm visiting as a local, we've parked a lot, and every time we go in the parking garage, I feel like I'm in a big city looking for a parking spot. Versus Disney World, you just like roll up and then you have to walk hecka far and you're outside on just a flat cement, which you in the heat, and you don't see stuff like that in a big city.
Yeah, that's fair. I never thought of it that way either.
There you go.
Yeah.
New analogy, heated rivalry, Disneyland versus Disney World. On today's episode, we talked about everything from the Food and Wine Festival, some of our other activities here at Disneyland, a side quest, again, shout out to our listeners and our Patreon members as well. Plus, check out our YouTube channel for some new videos coming your way.
Yeah, come check us out and see our backdrop for today as well.
Yeah.
Well, thank you all for listening, and we hope you enjoyed episode 280 of the Disneyholics Show.
Follow us on social media at the Disneyholics.
And if you'd like to get in touch, send us a DM on Instagram or follow us at thedisneyholics.com.
Okay, bye.
Bye.